Oh, everyone, welcome back to Yesterday Plus One, where we break down life-changing books so you can apply their wisdom to your life. Today, we're talking about The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. This book dives deep into self-sabotage, why we do it, and most importantly, how we can overcome it. Ready to conquer your own mountain? Let's go. Section 1. Self-sabotage and its roots. What is self-sabotage? We've all faced moments where we know exactly what we need to do, but somehow keep holding ourselves back. Brianna Wiest explains that this phenomenon is called self-sabotage. But why do we do this? Self-sabotage is when our actions are not aligned with our goals or desires. It's when we say we want success, but engage in habits that undermine it. The root cause of self-sabotage is unresolved emotional issues, fear, unhealed trauma, or deeply embedded beliefs that keep us stuck. According to Wiest, self-sabotage is often a form of self-protection. Our brain tries to shield us from perceived threats or discomfort, but in doing so, it limits our growth. For example, if you're afraid of failure, your mind might push you to procrastinate to avoid facing that fear head-on. You end up protecting yourself from potential disappointment, but also sabotaging your chances of success. Section 2. Embracing emotional intelligence. The first step to overcoming self-sabotage is to improve your emotional intelligence. This means learning to understand, recognize, and process your emotions instead of letting them control you. Wiest highlights the importance of becoming emotionally resilient to avoid being reactive to every little trigger in your life. Emotional intelligence isn't just about feeling your emotions. It's about understanding what they're trying to tell you. Wiest explains that negative emotions aren't your enemy. Instead, they're a signal, a sign that something inside you needs to be addressed. When you feel anxious or afraid, ask yourself, what is this emotion telling me? Once you understand your emotions, you'll find that the power they had over you weakens. You become more intentional with your actions, making choices based on your future goals rather than your current fears. Section 3. Transforming your mountain. Now, here's where the title of the book comes in. The mountain you're climbing is not external, it's internal. It's the collection of your fears, doubts, limiting beliefs, and unresolved issues. Your greatest obstacle is you. But here's the good news. If you are the mountain, then you also have the power to conquer it. Wiest emphasizes that every struggle we face in life is actually an opportunity for growth. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, see them as invitations to level up. Think about it. If you had no inner resistance, nothing would hold you back. Your success is limited only by the challenges you haven't yet overcome within yourself. Section 4. Break the patterns. One of the core messages of The Mountain Is You is that in order to change your life, you need to break the patterns that no longer serve you. Brianna Wiest explains that self-sabotaging patterns are often rooted in outdated survival mechanisms. These were once necessary for protection, but now they keep us small. Whether it's procrastination, avoidance, or perfectionism, these behaviors are habitual and they can be changed. To break these patterns, Wiest advises us to practice self-awareness. Ask yourself, what triggers my self-sabotaging behaviors? When do I tend to procrastinate or make excuses? By identifying the triggers, you can start to interrupt these automatic responses. Try making small, consistent changes that challenge the old habits. Over time, these changes will become your new default. Section 5. Healing and moving forward. To truly move past self-sabotage, you must heal the root causes. Wiest talks about the importance of healing your past wounds and nurturing yourself. This process involves deep self-reflection and often uncomfortable emotional work, but it's necessary for growth. Healing isn't about erasing the past. It's about transforming how it affects you today. Wiest encourages us to embrace a mindset of self-compassion and give ourselves the time and space to heal. Another key point is that healing is not linear. You might feel like you've made progress, only to fall back into old patterns occasionally. This is normal. The goal is not to be perfect, but to continually grow and evolve. Section 6. Build the life you want. As you climb your inner mountain and heal, you'll find that you're able to start creating the life you truly want. This involves 1. Setting clear intentions for where you want to go. 2. Aligning your actions with your long-term goals. 3. Practicing patience with yourself along the way. Brianna Wiest emphasizes that real change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, but the more you work on yourself, the more your life will begin to shift in alignment with your desires. You'll start to make decisions from a place of confidence rather than fear, and the mountain that once seemed impossible will become a path to your highest potential. To wrap up, the mountain as you teaches us that our biggest struggles often come from within. Self-sabotage is not a sign of failure, but a call to heal and grow. By embracing emotional intelligence, breaking old patterns, healing past wounds, and committing to your personal evolution, you can transform your life. If you enjoyed this summary, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What's the mountain you're currently facing, and how are you working to overcome it? Thanks for watching Yesterday Plus One. And remember, you have the power to conquer your mountain.